How's everybody doing? On it. I knew I had my hat somewhere. I hope everybody's doing okay today. I'm your host, 420 Jim. Man, it's hot outside. I thank the good Lord I got the AC running. It cost me $1 to run my generator running it, but that's okay. Then that's a dollar well spent here for the next dozen hours. Thank you. Oh, that's on TikTok. Somebody just followed me on TikTok. I need more followers on YouTube here. So please, if you like what I'm doing, like and share my YouTube. Hey, Mr. Frankie Frank. How we doing, sir? Well, I think Don and Will are a match. Boy, it says he works at Walmart. And with the stuff he's been sending and saying, yeah, I think that's Steve. I really think that's Steve. He says the same old bullshit that Steve says. Damn near word for word. Well, I'm pretty sure Betty's going to be okay. She got into something that she shouldn't have. I had some of these first aid things, and they're down by the door where I'd never even think the dogs would go. And it's a little pouch of the ammonia inhalants. I was out getting gas, and I come back, and they'd done. I thought I was smart because I blocked them off from tearing up this part of the house. Oh, hell no. They got to find something. So she finds them ammonia inhalants and tear into the box and all. And I found one of them cracked. And she's not quite been herself. Like she's kind of feeling sick. I think she's the one that cracked it open and got a good whiff, maybe even a taste. Yeah. I mean, that's been a couple hours ago. She seems to be all right. Yeah. Like I say, it was a couple hours ago. She seems to be all right. It's really hard to tell right now because I got the AC running and they're all laying down, just laying on the floor chilling. Because as you know, it's supposed to get 96 today, I think, if I heard right. And I heard 97 today and 98 tomorrow, or something like that. I don't know. Yo, Mr. Will, what's up? But it says we only got 24 hours of heat advisory left. So it's hard to understand what they're trying to tell me on that. Heat advisory until 7:30 a.m. tomorrow. Well, hello back to Canada. How you doing? Hello from Bentonville, Arkansas. The town of Walmart. Is that what it says for us? Is that for Bentonville, Frankie, 97, or is that for you guys? Damn. Well, I was smart. I understand. I was smart. I turned my AC on this morning. Before it started really getting warm. I think 8 o'clock. Yeah. 7:30, 8 o'clock, I kicked the AC on. I didn't need it at night. I woke up and turned it on twice for, 20 minutes and turned it off. Because if you don't need it, why run it, But I figured it wouldn't have to work as hard to cool it down if it's already cool. All it's got to do is match the temperature out, It's not going to go from being a hot and try and bring it up to, it's just better on the unit. So, knock on wood, so far it's been doing good today. It's cut out once. It may cut out again while we're doing the live. And I just kicked the fan, the compressor off and the fan on for like 10 minutes. And I can turn it back on again. Where are my spectacles? Tomorrow, 97 with 20% chance of rain. Rest in peace, Joe Rogan. I never heard that one. You would think I'd heard something about that. Anybody else know anything about that? Nowadays, you can't believe half the things you hear on the internet. Frankie, what's the story in that post underneath of you? R.I.P. Joe Rogan. Ray, anybody else hear anything about that? I would think that would be all over the internet. Of course, I've been watching Deadliest Catch and BattleBots this morning instead of playing on the internet. Frankie got me hooked on that Roku TV or whatever the hell it is. Yeah, I didn't think it was true at all. You hear all kinds of shit on the internet like that. People wanting to get attention. Hey, that's better than the way my trolls try to get attention, They capitalize on their lie, too. I have no idea what you're talking about. What are you talking about? What do you mean, am I red or green? I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you Chinese? Or what? Do I look Chinese? The lad, one you Chinese or something? American? Cool. Nobody should do cocaine. Hey, I absolutely agree. That's a good message. Nobody should do cocaine or heroin or fentanyl. You know why? Because man makes them just like he makes alcohol. Absolutely. The only thing I do, God makes. Yeah, cannabis. See, that's what I'm about. Not cocaine, cannabis. Yeah, Weasel loves cocaine. Yes, herb's the only way. Well, see, my name's 420 Jim, and that's a true story. I can actually show you my driver's license or the judge's order. Um, July 8th of 2019, the judge changed my name. It used to be Jim. Now Jim is my last name. 4 is my first. 20 is my middle. On July 8th of 2019, my legal name became 420 Jim. Now I'm a cannabis advocate that's been on the road since 2014. I used to have the Cannabis, the Cannabis 2.4, and now I give you the Canobago. This was the Cannabis 2.4, but I repainted it last year after my eye surgery and put her back on the road. But that's how you spell my name up there in the right-hand corner, FOURTWENTYJIM. And I think everyone needs a little Jesus. I normally give out a little figurine, but I think I've only got about 4 of them left. I don't have the money to order no new ones. Nobody's helping out with the funds right now. Everybody's hurting for funds. Every penny I make goes into keeping this on the road and going down the road for others. But you can sign the petition at 420gym.com, or you can use the QR. I'll be headed back to Wichita, Kansas here next week probably. I've got to go there and file the suit against Walmart because they want to maliciously prosecute me on trespassing. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Wichita, Kansas. I'm going to try and seek a lawyer to do it pro bono. If then I'll just go ahead and do it in small claims for the 10 grand. I'm not going to let them get away with it, that's for sure. Hey, move. Move. Now I got to fight my way through the dogs. Well, a dog and 2 puppies. They're damn near dogs. Let me go back up here and see what's... Herb's the only way. Yep, absolutely. 467. What's going down, Doug? You having a party today? Oh, hey, Lord. I held the first cannabis event ever done at Mount Rushmore. Ross Dawn Meeks. If you look up U.S. government versus Meeks, she's the first person to ever get a religious testimony in front of a jury about marijuana for religion. The Rastafarians won their rights to pot off of her case. She was my co-host. I pulled the permits and did a march on Washington, D.C. the last year Obama was in office. I had Pershing Park right next to the White House. Yeah, I mean, stories. You can't imagine the stories I got. An illegal search in Huntington, West Virginia, and unless you heard the story, I guarantee you would never guess the officers' names. And the youngest one, he kept saying, "Boy, you in West Virginia." That was his favorite words. He's about half my age. "Boy, you in West Virginia." Would you like to know their names? It happened in a Walmart parking lot, of all places. But Walmart was cool back then and all. They even gave me a new pair of pants and replaced the 2 cameras that the cops broke. They didn't want nothing to do with it. They said, "Yo, man, we didn't call them." We didn't call them. I'll go ahead and tell you their names. It was... because they were state police. Trooper Roach, Roach, and his sergeant, Mr. Hash. I swear. Officer Roach and Sergeant Hash. of the West Virginia State Police did an illegal search on my RV years ago in Huntington, West Virginia. My first RV, the original one, I think it was. Oh, Doug, I've got it good in here. The AC's working. Hey, thank you for about the beard. Weeds King. Oh, the UK. That's okay. That's cool. I tell people we're human beings on planet Earth. Get over yourself. One race, the human race. You know, I bet if I met most people, if we just happened to meet, we'd have no problems with one another, you know, and love one another, whatever. They want to hype and get everybody stirred up and hating one another. And if we just lived that golden rule, you don't want to be stolen, lied, whatever, so don't do no one else. Man, what a nice world we could have. That's the great reset we need. Human beings on planet Earth. Don't argue if it's round, flat, square, pyramid, or any of that crap. Just, hey, it's planet Earth. Who cares if one's red, black, blue, striped, gay, whatever. Human beings. That's what we are on planet Earth. You get a lawyer. They do it pro bono. That means that's like these accident lawyers and stuff. They do it pro bono. Pro se is by yourself. You're filing a case. Pro bono means they get paid when you win the case. If they don't win no money, you're not going to win no money. They put out, because see, every case to file, you got to put all the filing fees up. That's why if you don't get a lawyer that'll do it on a contingency basis, pro bono, I think that's what they call it, maybe I'm wrong, you have to put up all that money for the court filing, the subpoenas and all that. That's got to be put up by someone. If you have a real good case, the lawyer's office puts that up because they know they're going to win it back. If you can't get a lawyer to take it without giving them the money, then you ain't got a good case. Right on. That's where who cooks whose meth. Hey, are you really that stupid? Wow. See, it even takes stupid people here. Wow. Wow. I'll leave the idiot's comment up there. Michael, what do you want? Can I help you out? What? It's got a couple of years. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we upset the meth heads, I get. Only a meth head would claim that it looks like I'm cooking meth or whatever the hell he said. That's just somebody that don't like cannabis. Like one of my trolls I got. But we got stupid people out there. People that like to lie like that. Maybe their parents own pharmaceutical companies or something, you know, alcohol, whatever. But no, they don't look like a scene out of oh, what the hell was that? They shot it in New Mexico, where I'm from. Breaking Bad. No, I'm not Breaking Bad. I'm Breaking Good. Yeah. I like the herb that God made. I don't like the stuff that man processes, like cocaine, meth, or anything like that. If you need anything stronger than a good old joint, eat a mushroom. Some of them are really good. So that looks like a meth place where you could give meth and you'd be a very stupid person. But see, they are dumb people in the world. That's why I put this sign on my door over here. Because like now, see, I don't smoke. I'm not in a legal state. They have medical here. but they don't have recreational, so that's why you don't see me smoking on my lives or nothing. I don't have nothing to smoke. It's bad enough to have to put on there I don't have or sell weed, let alone some idiot thinking that there's meth. It shows you the intelligence of my trolls. Every time I see something stupid like that, I gotta laugh at it. It shows their IQ points. You know, if the world right now, 18 and above, either ate an edible or smoked a joint, we'd have world peace for a couple hours. What's wrong with that? Not recreational. That's why I'm not smoking. Now, there's a dispensary. The state line dispensary, Missouri and Arkansas state line, is only 11 miles away. But I don't have that type of money to go buy a pot and sit there, you know, whatever. Oh, weed, yeah, weed makes me very happy. The New Mexico courts put in my court case. See, they tried to bust me with 2 counts of sales of marijuana. And I said, prove to my jury what narcotics in it. They found me incompetent to stand trial. They put in the file, I smoke weed so I don't kill people. True story. And that is a true story. Shit, I get mad, I go smoke a puff or 2 off a joint, I'll come back and give you a big old hug. I tell people when they get me mad, leave me alone for a couple minutes. Go give me a hit or 2 off of a nice little blunt or something, I'll come back just smiling, laughing, happy as can be. Yep. Ooh. See, I grew up in Florida, and back then they didn't put the stuff in the feed to keep the mushrooms from growing. They've done that for years now. But back when I was first growing up and doing shrooms, you just went out on the pasture early morning dew, after early heavy dew of the morning in Florida, or a light shower, and go pick them out of the cow patties. They put that shit in their feed so they don't make them no more. Oh, I'm sorry you broke your back, but yeah, it helps with pain. Oh, you got a call, Will. I'm sorry, I didn't even miss you. Sorry, buddy. You need to see my stars. What are you talking about, my stars? You call him kooky, stupid. We got a few stupid ones on here today. Your butt's dirty. Why would you say that? When will I stop? Never. What's up, Will? It's another hippie. Oh yeah? Here, hey, let me show you. Let me show the haters something here. You want to see something cool? Let me show the haters something. See, I just don't talk the talk, my friends. I walk the walk. And what I mean by that is, July 8th of 2019, my legal name became 420. I kid you not. See how Jim is big and on top? That's my last name. FOURTWENTYJIM is my legal name. So laugh at this old hippie, laugh with, laugh at. It don't matter to me. It don't change the fact that nobody belongs in jail for weed. We need to let all of our weed prisoners out. If they're in there for weed alone, let them out. If they have other charges, we'll keep them until that's done. But if it's a weed charge alone, let them the hell out. Make it legal for everybody everywhere. bullshit with decriminalization. That still means it's illegal. But people are too stupid to figure that one out. That's why they voted for it in Texas, and they don't have pot still. So they know we're not stupid enough to do that federally. Now they want to put it in a class 3 narcotic. No. Make them prove what narcotics in it before the people agree to that. If they want to call it a drug, it should be no more than caffeine, an aspirin, Tylenol, any of them. Those can kill you. Cannabis can't. So to put it into any type of a narcotic is just for control, like losing your right to bear arms federally and stuff. But there's where you can sign the petition, or you go to 420jim.com. If that makes me a bad hippie or this, that, so be it. That's what I am, right? Hey, do me a favor, my friends. Please hit the subscription and hit the bell where you get notifications when I go live. Now, I do go live pretty much every day at noon and 7 p.m. I'm just starting to build the channel up. I was on Facebook for the whole 11 years, and now I'm banned on Facebook permanently. Me and Walmart's got a little problem right now, and when I put the court dates as a Facebook event, Facebook banned me permanently. So the only real social media I've got is YouTube. I do have TikTok, but I have a couple of trolls that report that all the time and I lose it. So the only real social media is the YouTube. Find me there. I'm in Bentonville, Arkansas. From here I'm going to end up going probably to Wichita, Kansas. And then when I leave there, I'll work my way to Florida and DC. But I may end up spending the winter down in Florida a couple months before I go up to DC. But look at all the tagging I'm getting on the RV. Now this is just since April 1st, the tagging. And whether a person donates a penny, a nickel, a dime, a joint, a whatever, I let them tag the RV. But it's starting to get quite a few tags already. This runs on my retirement and free will donations. If people want to donate anything to help it, they're more than welcome to. I supply the vehicle, the petition, the website, the message, and everything. So I do what I can do. Woo! Well, I gotta go back and see if I can see these comments. Whoops. Sorry, I couldn't see the comments outside, so I had to step inside where I could see them. You're taller than me. Who cares? How do you know how tall I am? Man, some of the stupid things people say. Well, hey, John, you're an idiot. You're an uneducated idiot. Very uneducated idiot to say it should be worse than heroin. You're just an idiot, and you're showing the world what an idiot you are. Very uneducated. Very uneducated. You stay there and make sure the world knows what an idiot you are. No, I hear you. The smell is what gets you. But would somebody put face what? Hang on. Doggone it. I got a crack in my phone, so now it's hard for me to do these messages. Let me see if I can get back to where I was. Oh, thank you. Somebody said, no, I'm a dumb idiot. Well, you don't have to tell the world that if you don't want to. Definitely an idiot. Where's it? Yeah. Yeah, you have to be an idiot to say it's better than heroin. Or should be worse class than heroin. Yep, absolute idiot. Oh, hey, look. Hey, Will. I got a message from your girlfriend, Dan. She says I'm beating my whacker to you, beard, or you, bud, or something like that. He probably ain't got nothing to beat, the idiot. That's why he's got to go on the YouTubes and stuff and find people and then post on it. This is a what? No what allowed? I don't know what you're talking about, fool. No negos allowed room? I don't know what that is. You got me with that one. We attracted some of the idiots today, didn't I, Will? It's probably my normal trolls with their fake accounts. It's been a while since they've done that. It wouldn't surprise me, but it helps the channel. It does. You know, if people want to come on here and show their ignorance and stuff, be my guest. As long as they're, kind of nice about it. They get into stupid shit. Well, I'll hide them from the channel. But other than that, they can post a stupid comment or two. Some of it makes me laugh. It's so ignorant. Well, howdy. Yeah, they can't help themselves. It's that fatal attraction, I guess. I don't know, Will. You know. Oh, well, thank you. Now, I'll show you something that you might like a little more than my hat. Do you know what I drive? Have you ever seen what I drive? Of course, my name's 420 Jim. Do you have any idea what I drive? Or would you like to see what I drive around the country? There's lots of things long and black. I wish I had some outdoor weed. The line at KFC. Ha ha. Yeah, man, you're terrible. You're terrible. That was a bad one. They got it real bad. Okay, here you go. Let me show you what I drive around the country. Are you ready for this? First and foremost, let me show you my warning sign for people to come up and, hey, you got an ace? You got has? You got the good stuff? Because see, like right now, I'm in an illegal state. And if I was just minding my own business, people come up, yo, man, what you got? I'm banned on Facebook. And now I'm not allowed at any Walmart. So if you like my hat, I was pretty sure you might like this 1987 Winnebago Aladdin, which is my land yacht, called the Canobago. I made it into a mobile billboard fighting for everyone's rights to cannabis and hemp. And nobody belongs in jail for weed. That's my legal name up over the steering wheel, 420 Jim. And I believe everybody needs a little Jesus. I get all these fake Christians. Oh my God, marijuana and the cross. Oh, you're going to hell. I'm like, no, you're going to hell. And they look at me funny. I'm like, well, number one, you're judging me. Number two, you don't know what you're talking about. Just like the idiot put on here that it should be worse than meth. Man makes meth. God made what we in Randolph Hearst called marijuana, using what is known as yellow journalism. That's what Trump yells fake news nowadays, has always been called yellow journalism, but it ties back to marijuana, so how dare he use that word now? It's all been a lie. Get your head out of the King James Bible and put it in the Hebrew Bible. Wrote before the King James. Look up the anointing oil. We're not supposed to be smoking cannabis. We're supposed to be eating it, using it for lotions and healings and stuff, because it was in the anointing oil. Cannabosum. And it was cost 250 shekels. So let the government lie to you all they want. They can't lie to me. Just like they can't tell me there's a narcotic in it. They can tell me that, but they got to prove it. There is no narcotic in it, never has been. They arrest everybody for THC. Any court hearing you've been to in your life, you got arrested for THC. And that's a bald-faced lie. And if I was an attorney, I could get you off on that bald-faced lie. You got all these people on the TikToks and this, that, and the other, acting like they know everything about pot and they don't know shit. Oh, THC is a percent of this or percent. No. Every cannabis plant grown is THCA. From the lowest to the low percentage, from the hemp to the hemp, to the highest percentage, it is THCA. Now, if they genetically modify something different than what God made, that we can't help. But that's why I like what God made, not what man tries to make. But every plant is THCA. God put a force field around it. And until you apply heat to a certain temperature or above, that force field stays and you will not get the emporia from it. But once you apply heat, you will get the emporia. He gave it to us as meat. It says that right in the Bible. We shouldn't smoke it. We should eat it. If you don't want to get the emporia, don't heat your meat. If you want to get the emporia when you eat it, heat your meat. Nowhere in the Bible does it say you cannot heat your meat. Well, hey, if you got fired at work for using God's word, you didn't need to be at that job. And I mean, just what bud do I have? I don't have no bud. I wish I do. I gotta go back and read these because I was yakking. I didn't read them all. Yeah, I'm an old hippie and proud of it. I don't have any bud, but I take donations, my friend. You believe whatever you want to believe about Trump, it has nothing to do with me. I believe all politicians are the same. I believe they are the same. Left wing, right wing, same bird. So don't get me in that bullshit. I believe in Jesus as my Lord and Savior, and I believe in the Father. That's all I got to believe in. Everything else is bullshit. I'm a human being on planet Earth. And I'll treat anybody the same way. Please treat me like a human being on planet Earth. And, man, I'll share everything I have in my life with you. You know what I mean? See, that's where it is. They want control. And as long as we're fighting each other and stuff, yeah, we've lost already. So just remember, everybody comes in this world naked and nothing and bleeds red. We all leave this world naked and nothing. No, I've never been to a dead show. You know, I kind of wish now that I had, but I've never been to a dead show. God not only put it here, he saw it was good. If you read the scripture, the very last words is, and he saw it was good. So he not only put it here, all the plant stuff, he blessed it in the end, saying it was good.
Maybe if you smoke less marijuana, you could recognize that your nasty beard needs to be shaved off. Hey, stupid. Here, let me show you a message. I don't know why, but hey, stupid. You don't like my beard? Get the hell off my channel. Nobody asked you anyway. I didn't tell you to come over here and run your mouth. If you can't be positive and believe in the peace and the love, why don't you step on, go troll someone else's channel. And we just make fun of you here. You know what I mean? I hope you put a little bit of Jesus in your life. Matter of fact, come stroke my dirty beard and I'll give you a little Jesus figurine. Well, you don't have to stroke the beard, but, come look at it for yourself. Man, you people show your stupidity to other people. Do y'all realize that? When you post stupid shit like that, you're showing America your stupidity. Glad I didn't grow up in a world like that growing up. That just, to me, it's so childish and stupid. And who are you going to try and convince I got a dirty beard or whatever? You show that you're jealous about it. You wouldn't even be talking about it if you wasn't jealous. So, man, y'all show your stupidity. But hey, it's a comment. It helps the channel. I'm not going to hate you for your stupidity at all. I'm going to forgive you for it. So, have a blessed day is all I'm going to say on your little comment about my beard. But my grandchild, going on 5 years ago, said, Grandpa, don't cut your hair. My hair or this hair. I never had beards, never had long hair, always real short until 5 years ago. And I've done what my youngest grandkid said. Grandpa, don't cut your hair. And if it offends you, it tickles me. It tickles me because I'm offending the devil. Oh, goodness sakes. Thank you. Oh, if you like my hat, you'd love my RV. I drive the Canobago across the country. I get haters like that, I don't like your beard, I don't like your, You just got to laugh at them. Tell them they need to put a little Jesus in their heart. Some of them need to put a lot of Jesus in their heart. Yeah, but see, he actually tells us in his word, that the more you fight for him, see, this is what people don't understand. You know why you got fired from your job? Because you were following what God told you to do, to bring it to work and whatnot. And you may have done more than you think you did by getting fired. But here's the thing. Demons don't go after the bad people. Like my trolls, for instance. The ones, trying to ruin the mission, whatever they say. They ain't gonna mess with them because they're already on their path to hell. They don't need no help. They're already doing it. They don't believe it. They're just doing it. Okay? With his demons, his limited demons and the 200 angels here, fallen angels, all that are here, he's limited, in who he can attack. He can't attack everybody. So the closer you get to the man above, the more they're going to come after you or your family. And that's how I feel. Since I've come closer and closer to them, I get more and more attacked all the time. I've got these 5-year trolls now. They don't do nothing but post lies about me on the internet. I used to get upset years ago about it and whatnot, but they ain't got a rise to me in over a year now probably, and they never will. I try to give them forgiveness. They're just too dumb to take it. But I include them in my prayers that the good Lord, don't give up on them like he didn't give up on me. And to get forgiveness, you got to give forgiveness. But you also got to defend what's yours, your family and stuff, so. Well, you ain't my grandkid, but hi back. You didn't have any change on me. Who asked you for any change? I'll leave you alone. Why, are you that stupid? Hey, Will, y'all read some of this stuff? We got some real stupid people on here. Hey, stupid. Let me get rid of you because nobody asked you for no change, no nothing. Just, we don't need your stupidness on here. Oh yeah, put on the whole armor of God. Absolutely, absolutely. Hey Kyle, how you doing? Right on, right on, right on, right on. Well, you're stupid, Christopher. Here, I'll show that one. Let everybody see how racist you are. I need to show everybody how racist Christopher was there. He said he treats everybody equally unless they're black. Well, that's pretty damn racist if you ask me. I tried to show it. They held it in review. I'm in Bentonville, Arkansas, right here, the home place of Walmart. Hey, Martin, don't be talking about your dad that way. You should know better. Don't be talking about your dad that way. Hey, be nasty, not much. How you doing? Trying to catch up on all these messages. Oh, they hate on themselves. 2020 ain't 2055. There you go, guy. Oh, y'all looking into the future. Oh, I know that, James. That I get haters like that. Absolutely. I support the world. I support the world, my friend. I support everyone. Islam, Pakistan. I support everyone. Human beings, planet Earth. Plain and simple. Forgiveness is, no. Well, that's why you got the name Warpath. Why don't you just smoke some joints and get along? Oh, a couple of them I went ahead and hid because they was being real stupid. Like, he'd treat everybody equally unless they're black. Well, I'm not going to leave that there, I don't want that hate on my page. Pay my way there. Pay my way there. I get 7 miles to a gallon. I have no problem going to Mississippi. I do have an old outstanding warrant there that won't do nothing. All I got to do is go there, show up. The next day they throw it out in court. So if that's why you want me to come to Mississippi, you pay my way there, I'll more than happily come. I've been wanting to take care of that warrant for 15 years now, or 20 years. I'll do that one just like I did the one in Florida. Take care of. People are going to hate on each other just because other people don't like whatever, and it's sad. It's sad. We all have the choice to love one another. The golden rule. You don't like to be lied to, cheated on, hit, nothing. So don't do it to no one else. Treat everybody the way you want to be treated and the world would be great. There's all this damn pinky in the brain bullshit wanting to control and run everybody's life and stuff. Nah. Man, you should have if you was here in Bentonville, Arkansas, I'd tell you to bring me the roach, man. I can't smoke until next week when I get out of town. I'm going up through Joplin, Missouri to go over. So when I get to Joplin in a couple days, I'll be able to smoke for a day or two. But then when I go over to Kansas, Yeah, it's all hemp products. Delta and hemp. Absolutely, Will. I don't hate no one. There's people I'd rather not be around, like, you know, Steve, Scott, Don, Dan, Prissy, whatever they want to call themselves. But yeah, I don't hate them. Would I like to see a little justice served? Oh, yeah. And that'll probably be coming. You never know. Steve's out of it for some reason. Hang on, I don't know. Let me see. Damn. Yeah, oh. No, damn, I don't. Let me go fill it up. How do you know that my thermos was empty and I didn't have no Coke to drink? Thanks for asking. Hey, why stupid people ask stupid questions? I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Let me get my Coke. Well, they actually call it cola. Hang on, Matt. How you doing? Give me 1 sec. How you doing today?
Good. I was just drinking the trailer a little bit.
Right on.
I agree, man. I just got out of, I was facing 20 years for weed.
Wow.
I just literally got a new offer for the past 14 months. My prosecutor just went out here minutes.
Why did you take an offer? Taking a jury trial. I was facing 10 years. I didn't do 1 day in prison.
Well, mine's weed and mushrooms.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
mushrooms,
exactly.
I don't know.
They kind of got me, so that's been my decision. What's that?
And you didn't bring me nothing.
I got it. All right.
Oh, God, let me tell you. You know who I am, right?
No, sir.
First name's 4, middle name is 20, and last name's Jim.
Oh, shit. Yeah, really?
Yeah, see, there's my
You changed your name, huh?
yeah, the judge did, July 8th of
2019. Right
2019.
there.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just up to one guy who decides if you're a menace, if you decide if your life is over, or you can just do your probation. It's up to this one guy.
You need to fight it on your religious rights.
Yeah, that's what I've heard for real.
No, he should have. But there's a trick. By the way, I'm YouTube live. It's pointed at me. There's kind of a trick. When you get pulled over by the cops, or you got
Yes.
weed or mushrooms or something that's made by God and no one else, peyote, whatever, make sure you tell the cop before they do their illegal search or anything that you're religious. They're going to say, what's that mean? Well,
Heard that.
I'm a religious person. You've got to let them know that you're religious, because I had a friend in Rapid City, South Dakota. Here, let me step out so I can keep this AC in.
Yeah.
And we can actually go in the shade a little bit. I had a guy in Rapid City, South Dakota, a real good friend. He tried and almost beat it in court. But the judge looked at him and said, did you tell the officer that you was religious when he pulled you over? How do I know that you didn't just come up with this defense?
Right.
And he's an honest person. He said,
Wow.
no, I didn't tell the cop that. And he threw the case out. Hit him with it. He wouldn't let him do the defense on his
we
religion.
just had a whole decriminalized nature conference at the public
see,
library in Bentonville.
That's stupid.
And there were lawyers that came in, book authors, a lieutenant from a police department came in, and that's what everybody was saying, is that you need to say it's for a religious purpose. That's what the lawyer was
Well,
saying.
yeah, well, you need to, but your criminalization is stupid. It is. You're agreeing it should be illegal.
Right.
That you're just happy not to pay a fine or nothing. So as long as people go around agreeing it should be illegal, do you think they're ever going to legalize it?
Right.
So that's what happened to Texas. And why I quit going down to Texas. I made late breaking news in Love Beach. I was all over Amarillo News and all. You'd think, you know, the 29 Planet K's and all.
Yeah.
And then they voted it, they wanted decriminalization. I'm like, man, y'all are beyond help.
They're like, you can have a rocket launcher. Seriously, no license, but no weed. No,
That's like, look at Walmart. I've got a big problem with Walmart. People think it's about camping. It has not a damn thing to do with camping. It's over a can of shake and paint that I use to paint my t-shirts.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't trust me to take it from the locked cabinet and go do my grocery shopping and check out.
Really?
Yeah, they had to escort me there, and then once I bought it, they told me to get out of the store, wouldn't let me do the rest of my shopping. And they trespassed me. The next day, they untrespassed me. The head regional manager and all. Well, they forget to tell someone because a couple months ago, I got charged with trespassing.
No.
Now I got to go to trial.
Of course. No, it's a war. It's a war.
Oh, I'll beat it.
And there's going to be victims of the war, you know?
Oh, always.
We got to keep fighting.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
I got a customer down here I got to get to. I just wanted to say,
Hey, thank you.
appreciate what you're doing.
You don't have if you have your phone on you,
Yeah.
this is what it's all about. Nobody belongs in jail for weed.
All right.
Please add your name to that. That one's elder abuse. This one is cannabis.
Oh, okay.
They're both important.
Yeah, they are.
But thank you, my friend.
Yes, sir. God bless you.
Oh, he does. Thank you. Hey, there you go. Firsthand, some of you got to see what I do, or try to do. And see, I got them to scan the QR. Get down, Lee. Get down. Move. Lee Lou. Woo. Now I get to go all the way back and go back over the comments. Sorry about that. But damn, I went down to 7 people. I was impressed when it was at 30-something. Oh, there's a stupid one. Do I have any coke? You should some money, get some fentanyl. What? I can't see what you put there. You should send them something to get some something. Do you get club? I don't know what club is. Oh, there it went. Now I got to give it about 10 minutes. I'm sure my wire got hot. Oh yeah. It gets to where it draws too many amps trying to do a restart. But about 10 minutes from now it'll restart all right. Is that your plug from my Coke? What do you mean, is that my plug from my Coke? What are you, some sort of cokehead? This isn't a cocaine channel. You know, I'm sure there's plenty of people on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok that does that stupid shit. But see, I do what God makes. He don't make Coke. Idiots make Coke. Idiots use Coke. So if you want to know anything about Coke, go to a Coke channel. Don't bring your bullshit here. You just make yourself look stupid. I'll tell you how bad Coke and how stupid it is. There you go. A plug for his butt. I like that one. Hey, Ronald, sorry I didn't get to see your message, but hey, how's it going? Yo, Doug. Oh, man, you see, we got a couple of the idiots on here today. Oh, he should send me money to get Coke. Oh, well, you know me, I wouldn't get Coke, but he could send money, I get gas and get down the road. You send me some what? I don't. If you're the idiot talking about coke, you can put that shit up your ass. Oh, he's just some idiot. I like Sativa over indica. I'm not an in the couch person. I'm an up and get things done person. Oh, yeah. If you had some wire that, yeah, get it to me. I need about 25 foot. Whew. Oh, I wish I could smoke a fatty. Number one, I don't have one. Number two, I'm in a medical state, and they don't recognize my copy of the Constitution as a medical card for some reason. I would think they should, but I don't want them calling the law on me or nothing. Oh, Weasel had some, but he's in his... Well, he has me mixed up with Weasel, huh? Donald, I'll forget that you're going to have to reach out to me in a message or something. I'll forget to message you. I read my message. You want to message me, but... Man, by the time I get off the live and stuff, I'll forget all about it, and I won't mean to, but especially not being able to smoke cannabis, man, I just, I need to go to Missouri next week to get my sanity back. Hey, wow, I got 27 likes today. Hey, thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. That's the highest likes I've had. Wow, thank you. Or 20 years ago, I would have did all the coke someone would bring me, but no, I wouldn't touch it. You couldn't pay me to touch it ever again. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Ronald. Damn, that's a good price, Will. I kind of kicked myself in the ass for selling that one, but it was a 100-footer. I probably should have cut 25 foot off of it and made it a 75-footer. Sativa or what? The only thing I know is sativa and indica. If that's what you're trying to ask, sativa, definitely. I'm not, I'll smoke indica, but if I was to purchase it or have my choice, it would be sativa. Some of the indica will put you in the couch. Damn, that sucks, Doug. I've got Narcan on me. The Narcan lady in Amarillo gave me that Narcan in case I run across somebody. Oh shit. Well, hell, if he gets on the meth, he might actually get some work done. I wish you'd just stay on with both of them. Wow. Yeah, he's headed down the real wrong road, Will. says he needs the powerful stuff. Nah, he needs no stuff. He needs none. Nada. No. Let's see if the air's ready to kick back on yet.
Yep.
Camera. No, I can't find my... Okay. Oh. How the hell to get over there? I lost my thermos. I set it over by the door. Oh. My Coke. Sam's Coke. I'm doing that Sam's Coke. That. I got mine coming between 2 and 4 today. Doggone it. Had a hole in my chin. Hole in my beard. I had a scare with Betty earlier. I thought I was going to lose her. I didn't know. When I was out getting gas, she tore into a pack of ammonia inhalants, you know, smelling salt. And one of them was open, broke. So, yeah. But that was quite a surprise when they bit into that, and, you know, and evidently she was the one, because she was acting kind of sickly there for a couple hours. She's all right now, I think. Huh? Damn little fool. Oh, shit. Oh, I don't, well, I would think sniffing it, but you know, when she bit it, she may have got some of it in her, because she acting like she's had an upset, you know, tummy and whatnot. And Lilu's been licking all over her mouth and shit, you know, all down the side of her face. Just keeps licking at it and all. So, I don't know. But it's been about 3 hours. It was good, Ronald. You know, years back when I first started this in 2014, I let people tag the RV, you know, write anything on it they want. And some kid wrote a poem on it. And a month or so later, when I got into Emporia, Kansas, they asked me, you know, during the interview, what was my favorite tag. And I said that one. And by surprise, they put it in the newspaper. It said, quote, "I was here, but now I'm not. I went somewhere to smoke some pot. I left my name to prove a point. Life's a bitch without a joint." And there was a picture of that in the Emporia newspaper with the pot leaf, you know, and pretty cool. Just like when I got the headline, you can't, same newspaper, different year. They put, you can't spell healthcare without THC. But I've made a couple good headlines here and there. Oh, you read that article on Reddit? Right on. Whew. Hell, one of my favorite clips that very few people are paid attention to, I'll probably have to put on TikTok or repost it. And that's when the state trooper comes up and says, "You ain't got no marijuana in there, do you?" And I ask him if he's got any donuts. That was a good one. Me and him both just laughed about it. That was a good one. I'm in Bentonville, Arkansas, in the hometown of Walmart. Damn it. Oh, that's why. My main lid wasn't on right. I wondered why it was leaking on me all of a sudden. I didn't think I was being that messy. Now I got a whole shirt full of soda. And probably half of you laughing at me, Will. Damn, I need a joint. Geez, see, that's the whole problem. I don't know. I don't have a place that someone can send me stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be headed to Joplin. But I don't have anyone, you know what I mean? That it could be sent to. Now, if it could be sent general delivery or something, you know, I could pick it up in a couple of days or whatever in Joplin. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Frankie, at post office general delivery. Depending on when you send it, I plan on being here until Tuesday. But I want to leave here Tuesday. I'll be in Joplin from probably Wednesday through Saturday or Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't have an address until either I get to Florida or I get back to Arizona at the end of the year or next year. Yeah. See, I'm on the road traveling. I was hoping that you was in the Bentonville, Arkansas area when you said, you know, you give me some wire. Yeah. But hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate thought. But other than general deliveries, I don't really have no place right now. But when I get to Kansas, that might change. I might end up staying at a place out there for a month or two, waiting on this hearing in Springfield, Missouri. So if you hang out, you'll be able to tell. And I mean, it's something that I'd love to have, but hopefully we don't have to go through this much longer. I'm hoping the RV court, because I don't have no trouble with the cord unless I'm trying to run the AC, and the cord's just years and years old is what it is. It really needs replaced, but as long as I'm not running the AC, I don't have no troubles. So if worse comes to worse, hopefully I've only got a couple more days of running the AC, and then I won't have the wire heating up problem. Yeah, now if you can do a general delivery, like if you said I'll send it out in a day or two, then you could send it to Joplin, Missouri. Whatever post office general delivery in Joplin, you could. And then I could go by and pick it up. Maybe there's a FedEx, a UPS, I don't know, one of them places. But my next stop is going to be Joplin. And I should be there Wednesday. And I should be there between Wednesday and Sunday. So if that would work, let me know. Well, no, just put it under my. Don't put the 2. You address it just like you would if my first name is 4. Because see, they're going to ask me for ID, and my ID is 420 Jim. Just like any other name. If you was Billy, Bob, Joe, or whatever, yeah, on an envelope, mine is 420 Jim. Yeah, general delivery. And then just let me know what post office or wherever you sent it. They should give you, I think, maybe a tracking number or something, maybe. But if you just let me know where and when you send it, and it should be there, I can go by and pick it up. That'd be wonderful. Oh, goodness sakes. That would be great. Just separate the 4, the 20, and the Jim. Put a space between 4 and 20 and Jim. Frankie says there's one on Main Street. So if you general delivery to you'd have to look up the address. Yeah, 420 Jim, like that. Just like Frankie put it. You'd put 420 Jim, general delivery, and then whatever the address is of the Main Street post office. I appreciate it, Ronald. Let me know if you do and when to expect it so I know. That'd be really cool. Thank you. It'd be really needed, really cool. Keep me cool. Frankie even looked up the address you send it to. You just write on the package, general delivery, 420 Jim, the 3115 or whatever that says, South Main Street, Joplin. And I should be able to get it. Whew. Thank you, Ronald. I'm sure Frankie thanks you too. Frankie's another one of my good friends. He's been here for forever, huh, Frankie? About 9 years, maybe 10. Damn, how time goes by. Hi. Yep, going on 11 years then since it started. Absolutely. 2014. Well, thanks for calling me a kid. I'm not a kid, but thank you, youngster. I tell you, I broke my phone yesterday, Frankie. I cracked the damn screen. And right here where I read the first line or two, so it's really hard to read the lines right now. But it's Walmart's fault. They don't let me go in and buy a protection case for the damn thing. Ugh. Damn Walmart. It bounced. I actually thought I was lucky. It fell out of my hand and hit the table, bounced off the table onto the sidewalk curb and then down to the ground itself, the road. So it made 1, 2, 3 basic impacts. It still works, but I got a crack right down here by the bottom. It's usable. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And that's all I've tried to do the last 11 years is help others. No one belongs in jail for weed. And why did I do it? No one else is out here doing it. You know? So, if we can just bring awareness and attention, and that's it, you know? If nothing else, I started a conversation. You know, anytime someone sees this vehicle, it starts a conversation, whether it's for or against. So, but you're absolutely right. People forget. If we just live that we can help each other out, the golden rule, basically, life would be so much more simpler and better on the planet. Be kind of like back in the day of Adam and Eve, if we just forget race and color and all that crap. Human beings on planet Earth love one another, help one another. Man, that'd be the perfect planet. Of course, I don't think it's going to happen. But hopefully, if we live right, believe that my sins were washed away, that I'll end up being on a planet like that they call heaven. What can you order online? What can you order online? Oh, phone case. Okay, phone case. I don't know which one fits it or none of that crap. I gotta get a phone card day after tomorrow. I'll have to wait till next month. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. At least I can use it. At least I can use it. Hey, you have a great day at work, my friend. Oh, I've been to Pennsylvania a couple of times. I got a couple of really good friends there, Lisa and Dave Drace, Mountain Joy, Pennsylvania. I broke a motor mount and they came out and helped me out. Brought me a jack. And then the next day his wife came, took me to the auto parts store. Oh, there's a hell of a story behind that with the cops and everything when we got back, but another day. But yeah, I got some really good friends in Pennsylvania. She became a cannabis advocate. I forget where we went, but it was near Mountain Joy. We drove, I don't know, half hour or whatever to one of the bigger towns, and we did the petition. She was with me there that day. So, pretty cool. And you never know. When I go up to D.C., I may hit Pennsylvania again. You never know. Well, I don't know if I want to climb a mountain. But I loved it when I came and seen Pennsylvania. It was pretty cool. Mountain Joy was a nice little town. I remember, I forget, it was one of the bigger places in Pennsylvania. I can't think of the big ones, but it was one of the big cities. And normally I just pull in town, you know. And back then I'd drive, you know, into the dark, but not really late dark. So it was turning dark and I just got inside the city. And I'm like, okay, looks like a cool enough place. And I pull over and I go to sleep. I wake up the next morning, I'm making coffee and across the street, kitty corner, there's like a dozen people starting together outside a building. And it's like 5 a.m. and I figured, oh, that's the labor hall. You know, people gather around to go out, manpower, labor ready or something. Because as I'm looking, more and more people are walking up. And then all of a sudden I see women and stuff over there. And bigger. And I'm like, damn, it must be the food stamp office or something like that, you know. And about 7 o'clock comes and, man, they got to be 50 people or better over there. And I'm like, damn. And I don't know, about 30, 45 minutes later, someone comes walking by finally from over that way. And I'm like, hey, that human resources wise? No, it's a methadone clinic. I didn't know. I'd parked right across the street from the methadone clinic pretty much. Acres and acres of freedom. That sounds like fun. Well, hey, my friends, I've got to get out of here. My battery's getting down there, and it's time to get a couple things done. I appreciate each and every one of you out there. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Please make sure that everyone has signed the petition at 420jim.com. Hey, thank you so much, Ronald. I'll catch you on here or message me or whatever. I appreciate you a lot. Hey, my friends, make sure y'all all sign the petition and subscribe to the channel and share with others. Let's build it up and get this petition built up and show Trump that we want it legalized for everyone and we want our prisoners free. Because it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you, I love you, Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful day, and we hope to see you this evening. Peace.